Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Grand rising to all. Today's video, I want to talk about the powerful experience of semen retention and NOFAP, and just continue to give off my honest feedback to you guys on YouTube about retention, about my personal experience, about the unlimited amount of energy, the unlimited amount of life force that you have within yourself, and how it truly changes you internally. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of changes that I continue to see within myself. A lot of the shadow work is definitely needed on semen retention, on NoFap, and a lot of self-acceptance. Because you got to learn how to accept yourself and value yourself and stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, semen retention, I take very, very serious because it has, in my own belief, it has changed my life and it has saved my life. You know what I'm saying? The power of retaining your seed, having self-control, having self-discipline will save your life. When you're no longer addicted to porn and your lower self, when you're no longer being a zombie, and you're learning to become more self-aware, more aware of your energy, more aware of your vessel and how it really operates, I really start to feel like you see like the game changer within you. You see the sudden changes, you see the the clarity that you really needed within life. And you know that being on retention is a very big form of investing into yourself. Now, sometimes in this reality, we tend to invest into everybody else. We tend to buy the latest clothes, the most expensive cars, and the biggest homes. And, you want to go to all the food places just to get that experience. But when do you truly invest into you, into your health, into your spiritual growth? You know what I'm saying? When do you learn how to really master yourself outside of all of the third dimensional things that they want you to have or to do to make yourself feel happy? Happiness is an inner job. It's your responsibility to keep yourself happy. The world itself, the outside world, is not going to change until you change as an individual. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't change as an individual, you will not see change in your reality. That's just facts. Now, the reason why I'm talking about change and things like that is because I continue to see the change within myself. I tell y'all already, start rising up early. Start getting up early and start putting out, positive intentions into the day. Start, focusing on what you're grateful for in life. Focusing on how do you plan on adding value to people's lives in the world? Focus on where do you want to be. Because the present is all we have, but what you're doing in the now determines where you will be later on in life. Don't focus on your problems and don't focus on the past. Don't give your energy to any type of negativity because your body feels that you're telling yourself you haven't let go of any negative situations, which I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. And you're not really allowing yourself to live in the present. The present is very important. That's all we have. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm constantly reminding myself, your future self is looking for you to continue to be your best self. mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. In no particular order, but your best self is looking for you to be the best you that you can be, your future self. And the journey, the work that's required, nobody else is gonna do it for you. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna tell you to go to the gym. Nobody's gonna tell you to make sure you're buying some assets so that you're having your money work for you. You're building a better foundation for your future. Nobody's gonna tell you that. But a lot of people will tell you. You see on these social media platforms, I see in the world around us, they will tell you to watch, release your seed, watch PMO and do all this extra stuff. Go party. You know what I'm saying? Go to the clubs, go drink. When that doesn't really solve, that don't really solve anything, and it's not really keeping you happy for real. That's the cycle. That's the dangerous cycle that they want to keep humanity in. Or that's the dangerous cycle people want to keep themselves in. Because you have the control and the ability to watch what you want to watch, do what you want to do, be who you want to be, become who it is that you want to become. It's all within you. Nobody else is telling you what to do. But sometimes, you might get influenced by the social media and what you see on the TV and all that stuff, but you don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be your unique, best, authentic self. You know what I'm saying? That's the realest thing. Don't be somebody that you're not. That's what I see on social media. That's what I see. I feel like it's whack, bro. You could tell when somebody is passionate about what they do, and you could tell that's dumb. But a lot of this stuff in this matrix is programming people to be who they not really are, who they really not. And it makes people unhappy. It makes them unsatisfied with themselves. You know what I'm saying? One thing I start to really pay attention to as well is y'all see, bro, the rap industry, for example, the music industry. I just say music industry, for example, bro. A lot of the people in the music industry, you're happier than. They can have the money, right? They can have the materialism, the cars and the jewelry and stuff. And to you, that might seem oh, they happy. But in reality, bro, they not happy. Because it's items. You one person. You don't need 10 cars. You're one person. You don't need a whole bunch of bedrooms. You're one person. Now, if you're going to take care of your family, that's different. But as one individual, you only need to be satisfied with one thing. But they want to program people to make you feel like you need more and more and more, and then you're never going to be happy with what you do have. And then you get that item, you'll get that car, or you'll get that piece of jewelry, or you get the big home, and then you have to continue to make those payments. And then with the jewelry, bro, it's trash. But people gain so much nah, bro, that's amazing. Bro, do you understand that you could literally, that same money that these people spend on the jewelry and stuff, you could literally put that in the market and own companies and have that money work for you. You could acquire assets and have that money tenfold for you. But they not teaching you that. They not teaching you how to make your money work for you. They teach you how to spend your money and be a consumer 24/7. They teach you how to be your lowest self. They literally teach you how to live in the ego. Live in the ego. Instead of living in the spirit. Ego and the spirit, there's no separation. Separation is literally an illusion. But you could tell when somebody's just OD in their ego, or when somebody's just in their spirit and is just genuine, because your spirit is limitless. Your spirit don't care about trying to impress other people and trying to be down and try to fit in. Your spirit don't care about that for real. It's just your big ass ego that people have. Me, I learned to tame my ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna let nobody shit on me and make me feel less than. Nah, bruh. But I'm also not gonna make myself act like I'm better than everybody in the world when I'm not. And ain't nobody in this world better than me. That's real self-love. That's real self-fulfillment. That's me letting myself know, like, I'm confident in myself. I don't need the outside world's validation. And I don't need to impress nobody just to like feel good about myself. If that makes sense. But that's the programming that they want to keep people in. They want you to do things for others instead of doing it for yourself, for real. Do things for yourself. Feel good about yourself. Build self-confidence. Build self-esteem. Build self-love. And don't get programmed by what you see, like, outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start rewiring your brain, especially on retention and NOFAP. Start taking that aspect of your life serious. Start becoming more knowledgeable and applying that knowledge. You feel me? Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, you know what I'm saying? Robert Kiyosaki, like all these investors, they not watching porn, bro. They not releasing their seed. They are listening to audiobooks. They are reading books. They are trying to help people as much as possible. Like, I genuinely feel as if, like, the people that are, like, where, like, for example, the people that are where I want to be personally, they're willing to help. You just got to apply the knowledge. I listen to audiobooks all day. I might listen to a little bit of music here and there, but I listen to audiobooks. I'm consuming information. You know what I'm saying? Think and Grow Rich. Great book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Great book. Like, y'all really got to get in tune. Richest Man in Babylon. Great book. Intelligent Investor. Like, all these audiobooks I've been consuming, and I'm applying the knowledge. I'm waking up in the rising and I'm acquiring assets. Getting me some real estate. Getting me some stocks. You know, growth stocks. Having passive income. You know, having the real estate companies pay me, which is called dividends, every month. So it's more so like, if I would have spent my early 20s in this lane, I would have been well off. But I wasted my early 20s chasing pleasure and you know, trying to feed my flesh instead of fulfilling my spirit. Let that sink in. Because retention and NOFAP is going to feed your spirit. When you watching porn, you're feeding your flesh. When you're releasing your seed, you're feeding your flesh. But you got to learn how to tap in on a different side of you. Because the version of you that you want to be is already waiting within you. You just got to break free and get out of your own way. So if I would have been a person that was acquiring assets in my early 20s and getting things done for real, I would have been in a way better financial situation. But this is why I tell you, like, I'm where I need to be, because I have to learn these things. Better late than never. You feel me? Like, don't wait till it's too late. Like, just start. And start reprogramming your brain to see the world differently. I don't got to waste my time on the clubs. I don't got to waste my time on the bars. I don't got to waste my time spending money on things that I don't really need. Like, there's only 3 things you literally could do with money for real. And I had to learn this. You can spend it, you can save it, or you can invest it. When you spending it, you can't spend your way into wealth. When you save your money, the banks is going to take your money because they do that every month. From your checking and your savings. That's tough. But then when you invest in your money, now you're buying assets. Now the money working for you. Now the money bringing you money. So now you just got to get your shares up. And this is the thing that I love about the stock market. That's the only thing that I know that you can get a dollar cost average on. DCA. And you could get fractional shares, bro. You don't have to get a whole share. You could get fractional shares and work your way up into a full share. But you have to program your brain to see bigger. You gotta see the world as, I could really own real estate. I could own land. You feel me? I could own businesses. Like, you gotta see yourself as the business owner, as the investor. It's already in you. You just can't fear starting. Fear not starting. Every day that you waste on not starting is a day that you can no longer get back, bro. These days is not coming back. That's why you gotta constantly like remind yourself, stay focused, stay tunnel vision in the now, and keep grinding, keep pushing, because the work is gonna pay you off, bruh. Your future self is gonna thank you for what you're doing. But you gotta get the mind right. You gotta get the spirit right. You gotta really want it for real. You can't be fearful of change. You can't be fearful of learning something new that's gonna help you out in life. This is my experience, bruh. I see the total change in myself and I love it. I embrace it. It's 7 a.m. I'm about to go out there and go feed people. There's people that's sleeping right now. But you got somebody out like me that's about to work. It's about to grind, get some more assets. So that my future self is more financially well off. But I appreciate y'all if y'all stayed throughout the whole entire video. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. A huge shout out to everybody that's in the Semen Retention NOFAP community. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all acquire your assets, man. Stop being fearful of change, for real. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. Hey, yes sir.